Hey everyone, excited to be back for this week's edition of Frequently Asked Questions for Commercial Real Estate, coming to you live from the beautiful island of San Juan, Puerto Rico. I'm actually here for a vacation and also to visit some family. My dad is from Calle, which is in the middle of the island, and so I get a chance to see some of my family members as well, which is always a great time. But you know, that doesn't mean that I do not produce content when I'm on vacation. So in today's video, I'm going to go ahead and share with you guys a tip, or at least a explanation of a particular term that is very commonly used within the commercial real estate landscape, and that is net effective rent. So if you are ever going to be looking for commercial space as far as leasing is concerned, you're going to want to know this term so you have a better understanding and can make the best decision possible for you and your business. So before we dive into this video, I'd greatly appreciate it if you can like and subscribe to this channel. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm and ensures more and more people can hear this message and learn about the many facets of commercial real estate. So now that you've done that, go ahead and like and subscribe below. Let's go ahead and dive into this episode. All right, so you may be asking, what exactly is net effective rent? Well, net effective rent is the discounted rate that is advertised by the landlord in order to incentivize tenants to be able to at least look at a space so that they ultimately will potentially rent it. So typically what you pay as a tenant is your gross rent. The gross rent is, you know, if a space is being advertised at $3,000 a month, the $3,000 a month is ultimately what you're gonna pay on a month-to-month basis. However, net effective rent is what sometimes is advertised by landlords, and that is your gross rent minus landlord's expenses to create this discounted rate over time. So let's say for example that you know, you're looking at a particular space and the landlord is advertising the space with net effective rent. Essentially what that would mean is they take the gross rent minus some of these expenses. Maybe that incorporates tenant improvement allowances, commissions paid. It may incorporate any legal fees that are involved with the leasing of the space. All those expenses get factored into your net effective rent, which is advertised to you as the tenant as an incentive. And it may also incorporate some free rent as well. So to give you an example so that it better illustrates what I'm trying to show, let's say that you're looking for a lease rate. And to make the math simple, I'm going to make terms of the lease very, very simplistic. Let's say that you're looking at a space and you're looking at a 1-year lease for this particular space. And the space is being advertised at $1,200 a month. Well, if let's say that the tenant or the landlord is advertising 2 months free in order to incentivize the tenant to sign up the lease, they may advertise it as the net effective rent being $1,000 a month. Now, how do you get to that value? Well, you take your gross rents for the year, so that's $1,200 times 12, which will give you $14,400, and you subtract out your free rent for the year, which would be $1,200 times 2, $2,400. So $2,400 minus $14,400 will give you $12,000 for the entire year. You then divide that by the total term of the lease, which is 12 months, and you get $1,000 a month. So essentially what that means is that the effective rent for the course of that 12-month period will be like you paying $1,000 a month because you get 2 months free on the front end. So that is essentially what net effective rent is. That's how it's typically advertised and applied when it comes to marketing materials out there. Again, you just need to get very familiar when you're looking at marketing materials to get a feel for whether or not that's the actual gross rent or the net effective rent based on whatever expenses the landlord takes on over the course of the term. So again, hope you gained some value from this video. You know, if you like this channel, I would greatly appreciate it if you can like and subscribe to this channel. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm. It ensures more and more people can hear this message. If you're looking to lease commercial space in the Louisville metro area or its surrounding areas, I'm a commercial real estate agent in town. I'd be happy to help you do so. Feel free to reach out to me anytime. My number is 502-536-7315, or you can reach me via email at raphael@persantagroup.com. Thanks again for tuning in, and we'll see you all next time.